If I were an MMA fighter, my life would harden very early. In my neighborhood, people knew me as the quiet kid. I didn't talk much. Instead, I watched. I watched how people got angry, how fear changed their eyes, how violence appeared before words ever did. My father was a tough man. He didn't teach me how to throw punches, but he taught me what a punch meant. I got into my first fight at the age of 9. I didn't win. But while I was lying on the ground, staring at the sky, I realized something. I wasn't afraid of pain. That day, I understood the truth. I didn't enjoy fighting. I enjoyed staying calm inside the fight. At 13, I walked down into a basement gym. There was a rusty sign on the door, Martial Arts, Discipline First. Inside, the air smelled of sweat, cracked walls, torn mats. My coach looked at me and said, "Strong people come here, but only the ones who can endure stay." The first month nearly broke me. Boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. Every night I went home covered in bruises, but my mind was quiet for the first time in my life. I had my first amateur MMA fight at 18. My opponent was bigger, stronger, more experienced. I lost. I tapped out. Sitting alone in the locker room, my coach walked in and said, "You didn't lose today. You met yourself." From that moment on, every loss made me more dangerous, because a fighter who learns how to lose is no longer afraid of losing. My first professional fight. When the cage door closed, one thought crossed my mind. There is no escape now. The lights were blinding. The crowd was screaming, but all I could hear was my breathing. In the first round, my nose broke. In the second round, I choked him out. I won. But what I truly gained that night was this realization. The cage had become my home. As I kept winning, people started to recognize me. Social media, interviews, sponsors. But no one saw the real part. A man sleeping with ice packs at 3 a.m. A body walking into training on painkillers. Before my title fight, my mother sent me a message. "Son, winning isn't important. Coming home safe is." I didn't read it, because fear would have cost me the fight. 5 rounds. I lost the first 2. My knee twisted in the third. By the fourth, I could barely see through the blood. In the 5th round, I told myself only one thing. This is the end. Now or never. With seconds left on the clock, knockout. I dropped to my knees in the center of the cage, the championship belt on my shoulder. And yet, there was a strange emptiness inside me. One morning, I woke up and knew. I was no longer as fast as the young fighters. I won my final fight. But this time, I didn't want to win inside the cage. I wanted to win in life. Now I stand in the gym, telling the next generation, the cage isn't just where you fight. The real battle begins after the door opens. If I were an MMA fighter, my fist would be hard, but my heart would be harder. Because this sport would teach me one thing. True strength isn't in striking, it's in getting back up.